it's meant to be. I got rich in the pandemic, meant to be. Don't do too much.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance. Right out of the gates, Lance going to the air. And that's caught. It's Bryan Edwards. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now a play fake. Lance. That's complete to the former Aggie Jay Sternberger. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 27 yards there, a first down. Now Lance. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And some room to work. He'll get it inside the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. A great move in there, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. 4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7. Lance looks to throw again. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Elijah Mitchell with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Niners put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. Fielded right around the 8. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. Gets past one man. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line.
Holding offense.
Justin Pugh, the left guard that time with a flag. Looking to throw. Franklin. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football. So Charles already down 7-0 early. They opt to take a shot there on the first play of scrimmage, but that plan backfires.
That feels a little bit like last week's loss lingering into this game, doesn't it? You know, you're down 7 already. You lost last week. It's almost like they're trying to get it all back in one shot, trying to take a big chunk play right out of the gate.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Now on 2nd and 13. Lance. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Alex Anzalone leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. And they'll get to this and touch it. Looks like, yeah, right at the 15-yard line here. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
To throw on second down, Franklin. And he's got the hook up to Moore. That'll go for a gain of 7. And now 1 yard to go on third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. From the gun on third down, Franklin. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on third down. The Panthers at 7-3 now on the year. They were losers their last time out. Trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
They'll look to throw again. Under pressure, and down he goes. Nick Bosa able to record his 5th sack of the season. 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for third down. Back to throw. Franklin over the middle, complete. It's Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A good pickup there, a 22. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete here.
And here, Charles, is a look at the inactive, some of the guys that are out today due to injury.
Yeah, and this is where the preseason work comes into play for some of those backups. It's not just them getting some experience on the field, but preparing each week in practice as if they were going to play. And when you have guys like that on your team, you've got a chance for success when the injury bug hits.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got Smith here.
And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. This looks like a roughing call. So roughing the passer penalty and an automatic first down.
And that's the mark of a bad team, partner, because that's an easily preventable penalty, but they just didn't take the proper steps to make it so.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football. The Panthers on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Well, they're currently the best in the NFL in converting on third down, so it's no surprise there that they picked that one up.
And they've done it in many different ways throughout the season, Charles. Picking it up, running it, throwing it, just effective on third downs all year long. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown.
Extra point try now for Patterson.
And it's good to make it 14-0. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. There's DJ Moore as he and the rest of the offense head back out there. And CD, assuming he stays healthy, assuming the health, should get to that 1,000-yard mark pretty easily.
And the best part of what he's done so far is it allows him and the team to relax their pursuit a little bit. Meaning, if they just have normal games, they'll get to the 1,000-yard mark. They don't have to force anything. But one of the reasons he's having the year he's having is what I call route-running arrogance. They think there's no one that can cover them. No matter how many people are put in his direction, it just doesn't matter. He's going to find a way to beat them. And so far this year, he's done exactly that.
He sure has. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. On 3rd down, Franklin, complete on the quick throw to Moore. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, Franklin. And it's complete to Marshall on the crossing route. And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Franklin going back to Marshall. He's got him again. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Terrace Marshall, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Panthers are back within a score. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it's Terrace Marshall who's able to cap things off with a touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. Lance now on 1st down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. A CD, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. I was pretty surprised they were able to run it on 2nd and 11, but it worked out for them.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out on the next down.
And incomplete. They tried to drop it off, but he couldn't hold on. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Panthers will take over now 1st and 10. DJ Moore, the Carolina offense, about to take over once again. He's been good so far to this point in the 2nd quarter. Need to get him even more involved, maybe?
I would agree with that. Definitely. Yeah, it's not even a question for me. The way he's playing, he's doing a nice job. Increase things. More touches, more opportunities. Maybe that can reverse things on the scoreboard for them.
We'll try to ratchet things up then maybe here in the 2nd quarter. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
He's going to look deep for more. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Panthers. A nice
Nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
From the 6. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they have things going in the right direction, but now they're straight. And that means this game is vital, extremely important, because if they fall 2 games below 500, the road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult.
A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Throwing now is Lance. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
Ready, go.
Another try after the first down sack. Lance. That's to the right side. Complete to Kittle. And he's out of bounds. Able to take this one up to the 5. So the completion results in 9 yards. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Check right. Black one.
On 3rd down, here's Mitchell. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Lance now on 1st down. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Lance. And his throw is incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because that incompletion's on 1st and 2nd down. I got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Here's Lance to throw it. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. He's got room at the 30. Down to the 10. Touchdown, 49ers. Marvin Jones, 51 yards. And the 49ers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. There's DJ Moore as he and the rest of the offense head back out there, making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but his shredding defense is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
Throwing on 1st down. Franklin. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Marshall. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st down, Franklin. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last 2 snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though, 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. Back to throw again. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football.
So the first thing that crossed my mind is, why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I'll give them credit winning that first snap and forcing an incompletion. They're hoping that'll deflate the offense a little bit after they took the field charged up after taking over after a turnover.
Back to the air on second down. Franklin. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Franklin. He's going to try and go deep again. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. Gonzalez's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. Past the halfway point of the season, and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And the Panthers ready to go back to work to start the 3rd quarter. But, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the 2nd quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. All that's been thrown down, they want to see if they're ready to answer it.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
22 yards there, a 1st down. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
And this is caught, and he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That one good for 37 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
McCaffrey is in. Touchdown, Carolina.
That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
From the 6. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half.
And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. The good pick up there of 20 yards.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. Got Edwards now on the slant. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
And Lance's throw taken in by Edwards. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared.
Touchdown! Jay Sternberger, an 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Niners have retaken a third-quarter lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that will make this a 4-point game. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the third quarter. Now they relinquish that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right? Where it swings back and forth, and who's going to make the play that changes that maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards, first down, Panthers.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
On 1st and 10, Franklin.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Again, he'll drop to throw. His throw incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteed quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
To throw on third down, Franklin.
He's got the connection to Moore.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 40. A gain of 22. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Franklin. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this one is incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. To throw again, Franklin over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 26. That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop it.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
That's complete out right to the tight end, Trimble. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on him man-to-man and try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up the 1st and goal.
It's a big plays in the passing game on this drive. Here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Moore, the man in motion. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense up to the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Back to throw. Franklin, and it's intercepted at the goal line. And the 49ers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Lance and the 49ers now, 1st and 10 at the 20. Drive starts with a give to Mitchell. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Roughing the passer, defense.
Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute kill.
And we're back now in Charlotte. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. They'll go option to the short side. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. Lance now to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard. Lance looking to throw it. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Calling a loss of 5. A big save to bring it up for a down. Being chased out left. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This will get the lead up to 7.
Patterson's kick is good.
And that'll make this a 7-point game. But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And he returns this to the 22.
Carolina getting set to take the field.
And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone. Azeez Al-Shaair in to make the stop.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
44 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey.
Takes it to about the 37. This a 2nd and 7 from the 37.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Nick Bosa, his 2nd sack of the night.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Graves. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this is caught. He hits more.
And he's going to have the Panthers first down as they manage to convert it. And that'll keep the drive alive.
Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it. But in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Throwing on 1st down. Franklin looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Marshall.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll look to throw again. 20!
And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning.
A gain of 32 that time.
Ready, set. Ball ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward.
And the Niners have just about sewn up this football game.
Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Right Right back to Mitchell on second down.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they can use something here on third down. On third.